Hi everyone, welcome back to Live Darts. We've got Bully Boy Michael Smith here at the Bradford Darts Masters. Looking to defend your title from last year in this new exhibition?
Hard enough and have a practice. If it happens, it happens. It's just get used to it, get ready for the weekend. These just fun and have a laugh at crowd mainly.
Dublin didn't go according to plan. Good first round game, but second round just didn't quite seem to happen against Whitey for you.
According to plan, it's my second win in 8 years. Got to the point it went to height. No, I still, like I say, 8 years, I still can't grasp going from a double to a treble. It's just confusing. And you know, I'm thick as ever anyway, and I'm lazy. I'm alright going, well, considering this year, I was going to say I'm alright going from treble to double, but it's the opposite way around. It's weird. Plus, it's a short format as well. And I got away with the first one, but with Whitey, it was just nothing seemed to happen. I come away from tops because I was struggling, and couldn't hit 15s or 10s, which I was hitting against Siren. Went back to tops, I was hitting, therefore should have done this at first set. It just happened.
I said it was almost Whitey was giving you a come on. You could see him like, come on, you're better than this, because obviously everyone knows you're fantastic friends and practice partners. So was that game like the hardest one that you could ever play?
Not really, because I think I said in his, I don't know if it was Rio or someone else, I'm his friend until it's game on. And when it's game on, we're not friends, and I was getting more frustrated than anything. I think that's what you see in the frustration, but now it happens. I've got him again in 2 weeks, so hopefully we pay the favour. Straight start, first to 6, so that should be fun.
I suppose the only good thing was you got to go home and your beloved St Helens on the finals, got to take Junior. We all know that side of you that we see quite a lot means the world to you, so going and seeing St Helens win at Old Trafford with Junior must have been special.
Yeah, of course, I had the full week as well, so I got home on the Wednesday thing. I picked up my dart on Monday, the Pro Tour, that was it. Left him alone, got there Saturday, got to Old Trafford around about 4 with Baby, just loving life. Dropped him off after the match, went to Saints for the after party. Still at bad books, only going at 7:30 Sunday morning, but no, it's everything live. And yesterday, I could have come straight Barnsley to here and spent the day, and then straight to Leicester. But I just wanted to get home. I promised I'd take him bowling. We was there for 3-4 hours, bowling, arcades, the jungle gym things. It's just time at home, and it's just taking your mind away from the stressful things here, because you know once it comes to October, you've not got a day off. And when you are gifted with one, you just got to make the most of it.
This is what a lot of people don't see as the thing, it's the relentless nature, so any moment at home that you have to cherish and take, don't you?
Yeah, of course. It's like even next year now, I was going through this, like say, we look at getting a day at home, but next year, looked at the calendar already, I think I've got 6 weekends at home, and the World Series has not been announced yet. So if you get them, you're knackered, you're not going to get any weekend at home. First 5 months, if you get the Premier League, you're only at home on a Tuesday, so they're the days you just want to spend everything you've got. So it is hard, but listen, I wouldn't like to be waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning going doing a manual labour job. We haven't got it in me like 6 till 6, but they've got better benefits than us, but we have in certain extents as well. I chose this sport for a reason. It's something that I love and I love to do, and I'll keep doing it. Maybe one day Junior will take over and I get to go and watch it and just chill out, and then I can still spend as much time with him when he's 30 odd as well as he's 5 now, so just hopefully Casper does as well. I can't do it twice.
Well, I was about to say this. We saw Dag's post on social media that Casper's picked him up now as well, so this is going to be a bit challenging, isn't it?
Yeah, now with him picking him up, I don't have to practice with Junior as much. Still do it, but them two go into the games with now, and I just chill out with her. Then they'll practice the way they'll play pool in the games with him, or darts, or whatever they want to do. Sometimes you'll find Casper locked in a rabbit touch, because I've got a picture of it before. I think she put it on social media.
Yeah, no, she did. Yeah.
Just sits and plays with the rabbits, or he plays with the tortoises and stuff like that. And he said my house is a zoo, so it is good. It's just I can do it once with Junior, not twice with Casper, because Casper's he's a bigger pain than Junior is, and he's only 2. But now as well, Junior's doing his rugby and he's getting really, really good at rugby. And he's already said he wants to be like Price. He wants to do rugby first and then come into the darts later on. That's what he decides. Maybe when he comes into darts around about, well, if you have a successful career, he'll be 33, 34 when he retires. I might be pushing daisies by it. I'll be touching 60, so no, as long as he's happy and I'm happy, that's the main thing.
I suppose as well, it's nice that you haven't forced your kids to follow you. They've just done it naturally and picked it all up.
Yeah, of course. I'm not one to pushing. I've tried him to say, do you want to go to golf? Do you want to do this? We've had him out on the go-karts. Do you want to do no. He just darts is what he wants to do now. He's watching Saints every day, so he wants to do that. He's training all the time. He wants to play football, but he's not as interested with football, whereas he won't shut up with darts and rugby. He's constantly on his iPad. He'll tell you games from 2014 or 2013 before he was even born. So he's just, the kid's clued up on everything with the sports that he likes. So I know I can't force him into another because he's always made his mind up.
You touched on the calendar there. I'm guessing you're going to pick and choose some events like you did this year a little bit because you have to. I don't think it's physically possible for you guys to play in everything. Like the Euro Tour, you're maybe going to get it done earlier this year and not split on the last one.
I think up until August, so February to July, I think I'll play every single tournament. I might do what I did last year and I'll have the whole of September off. I think it's 3 Europeans. And that's just a break. I've that 1 month solid break. I might go on holiday after taking my school, but and come back fresh for October, November, December then. So I will pick and choose, I just won't do it in different stupid gaps like I just need to knack myself with.
I know we touched because that was so much pressure on that one game, on that last Euro Tour in Gibraltar, that as you call it, the 125k game, that pressure couldn't have been good.
No, I was shaking. Like, man, I've never shook like that before, even playing like the World Final, the Premier League. I didn't shake, and then that one, man, I was like, this like, oh my god, it was like a boat on the rough sea. But I got over the line, just lucky enough. Noppert was in the same boat as me. I think he had to win because I think it was joint. One of us went through. So lucky enough, I held it better. His doubles went like man for the first 6 months, and then I started hitting all the doubles. Just lucky enough I got in.
Touch on the World Series as well. I know it was a bit of a sore subject this year, as we spoke about in previous. Provisionally, you're the world number 2 when everything's come off.
Yeah.
So come January, the world number 2. You should technically, if you stay there, be invited to them all.
It's really changed the rules. They've done it before with different things, but I'm not going to sit here and give bad things because the PDC have made me where I am today. I want to thank Barry for everything he's done, but I want him this year. The only reason I was annoyed this year is because we planned to take the kids and to Australia for the month and take them to somewhere maybe because I don't think I'd take them there on holiday. So we go for places, but I'm not taking Casper on a flight for 24 hours. He does make him with a 12 flight with him. He just doesn't sit still. So hopefully I do get him next year. Hopefully back to America. I've never played the German one. It'd be nice because it's only a 12 flight. Yeah. But definitely, as long as I get the August one, the Australia ones, I can take them with me, and then I can spend. Well, I've only been out going for work, so I go there and I'm constantly on it. And that's what annoyed me this year watching it. You had everyone else with everyone else. But then when I was there, the tournament was like, see, I'd actually try it, and it was like not watching people trying to try. But if I take the kids next time, you know, themselves, I have different days and different times, so I might like being in the Premier League, I might say, right, you got Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I've got press Thursdays, playing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays chill out or practice, and then just do that I'm there. So hopefully next year I get invited to everything, and then I can have that big push. I'm not finished this year, but I was going to say to win a major, but we'll see how it goes. I've got to stay there first, haven't I? So
World Series finals coming up as well. You're obviously there as the invited player. Does last year still haunt you a little bit because that's so far the closest you've come?
I don't think that one bothered me, to be fair, because I should never have had that chance. I think Wade knackered up 1-2-1. I think he busted it, which gave me a 140 or 180. I think it was 180, I think, to leave the double. He missed it, checked out, and then to be a 12-5 darts to win it, I didn't like that, but it doesn't bother me as much as I think the one that's killed me the most was the match play. That hurt me more than the Premier League and the World Final. World Final was just, and I can say it now, I was just glad to be there. It was like one thing I wanted to take out, to be in that final and have a chance to win it. Whereas the match play, I thought, man, I'm taking it home, this is the start of it now. I know the next time I make the World Final, I'll be there to compete, not just to be glad I'm here and be glad that I've got one step there now. So that's why I said this year be a massive push for all the TVs, apart from the Grand Prix, because that's something I can't play in. But I think I've done well this year on TV. I've not successful on the floor, but final match play, semis UK, went to one World Series, got to the final. Just keep losing them, but at least I'm getting there. At least I'm always the last 4, the last 2. That's the main thing. As long as I'm still there contending, and I know once I get the first one, I'll just do what Van Geren's done. Like I was trying to say to myself about the Grand Prix, it's been a stepping stone for so many players for their first title, and then just going for some more. I don't think that's going to be my first. I don't think I'd ever win the Grand Prix. I can't get the gist of going double start first.
That's probably the first time you've opened up about that World Championship and what you said about that. You look back at that now and do you wish you'd not taken it the way you did and you'd gone there with maybe I can win this and not you were just glad to be there?
Yeah, I think it took me to be 3-0 down when I broke my left hand. I went outside and punched the wall when I was 3-0 down to him, and then my hand just caved in on my watch and snapped the bone here. So when Barry gave me the trophy, I was like, oh, do it to my hand, please. But no, next year, well, this year, coming up with the next one, this is when I will try, because like, you see me leading up to that final, I wasn't missing, I was doing everything right. Going into the final, I think I had the highest stats on every single department. I was playing, it's because I was there, it was kind of new to me. I was like, not everyone's ever won the first, so just enjoy and see what happens. It took me 3-0, that 3 sets down. I thought, what am I doing this for? Because I could have won this. The 7 sets he won, I had darts in 5 of them sets to win him. So I could have walked that final if I would have actually tried. But I'm not saying no, it makes it look easier than if it's
I know what you mean, like you say, because you did have darts in those sets, is why we say that you look in the record books, it looks like a comfortable Michael go and win, but if you actually look at it, it was far from that scoreline.
Yeah, cause it's like, I was speaking to Eddie the other day, and he was on about when Michael played Chris in the semi. He said, oh, it was an easy game now. I said, did you watch it? He went, no, I just seen the 4-0. So I think every set was 3-2. Yeah, so it wasn't an easy game for him. We just had the bottle in the last leg in every set. And it's the same with the world, but it's the same with any matches really. If you're just a keyboard person or an armchair fan, you don't see what's happening. You don't see how close the leg's being or if someone's missed. But one of the things you got to learn to put things behind what people say to behind you and what you're doing behind yourself as well, because every day ends and there's a new day the day after, so you just got to keep looking forward and make sure the next tournament you put everything to bed and get ready for that one.
We know you and Michael have some great banter on WhatsApp, and when he was going through his little Baron powder, shall we say, you texted him and said, come over and practice at the pub with me, I'll get you back. Yeah. Did he ever reply to you about that?
No, he's never told me, he's either playing darts or he's on holiday, but no, I wasn't being nasty.
That's what he said, it was a nice thing. He said, look, come over.
He said it to me 2 years ago. He asked me to go over to Holland just for the Worlds, spend most of December there and practice with him. So he's always, and it was one of them things where I was going for that practice 2 years ago. I'm not Michael, but I got out of it and I still got my game back, got back into the top 10, now into the top 4. And I know Michael was still winning tournaments, but it wasn't Michael, and that's why when I texted him when he won it, I was proud of him for coming back the way he did. And like, you want to see Michael at his best, because when I beat him in Vegas, I've not beaten Michael, I just beat his CRD game. I want to beat him when he's roaring and firing, because then you can't take it away from him. Then it's like when Phil was around, you had to beat Phil in the final before you won the World Championship. And now Phil's not here, Michael's the person, now Michael will gather. And that's the ones you want to beat in the final, that's the ones you want to be playing 100%, so you can beat him at 100%.
Michael, it's an absolute pleasure sitting down and talking to you. We've waffled for nearly quarter of an hour. We'll let you get back to the practice ball, mate. Absolute pleasure. Cheers, lad.
Cheers, lad.